personal favor to ask of you.
A good friend of mine has gone missing north of the wall. He's a ranger by the name of Ben Wilson. He was on a scouting mission and was separated from his outfit when they came under attack from a char patrol near Pagan Square. Ben's a survivor. I feel certain he's still alive, and I'd go after him if I could. I have orders to remain here. Cannot even leave my post long enough to open the gate for you. So open it and pass through. You'll need a companion to pull the lever above the gate while you go through. Not anymore. I know it's a lot to ask, but if you could go north and look for him, I'll be in your debt.
Remember, you'll need a companion to help get you through the gate.
We'd best head back into the city to find some help.
Goodbye, and take care.
And also, it's a Reforged tune, there's more enemies. Beyond the gate. And the town Pagan Square.
I don't really have time to talk right now.
Delivering message to Green Hills County. Okie dokie. What's that? Why's my phone going off? Who dat? Oh, it's just my self-care app. Oh, I didn't read the other ones. Statue of Balthazar. For weeks did the battle rage on, and those who had taken up the mantle of war grew weary, and their courage began to falter. Then did Balthazar, god of war and fire, appear to the soldiers, carrying with him a grand sword that did glow with such brilliance it blinded any who looked upon it. When he spoke, his voice was like thunder, and it shook the ground with force. Then saith he, Lift up thy weapons, for you are my soldiers, and must you be steadfast, strong and brave of heart. They who neither hesitate nor stumble shall be rewarded. Then shall you have glory, then shall your deeds be remembered for all eternity. And then did release from his sword 100,000 flames, which encircled the soldiers, for this was the fire of courage, and forthwith did they follow the god into battle, without fear or hesitation. Thence was the enemy struck down. Scriptures of Balthazar 48 BE.
A challenge, perhaps?
Do you need me to strengthen your arm or remove your enemies? Gruul invasion.
I should warn you that there's trouble on the road.
A group of Gruul invaders have camped out not far from here, have been harassing travelers. If you'd like, I can teach you a thing or two to help drive them off. I'll even lend you a sword if you need one. Creatures must be taught a lesson.
Being as how you're no real warrior, when I teach you these warrior skills, you will lose the mesmer skills you have.
It's alright, isn't it? Teach me the warrior
Farewell,
skills.
traveler. A challenge, perhaps? May your path be clear.
Hello, go well, adventurer.
Hello! Holy shit, reconnecting the chat multiple times. Well, stream's still running fine.
Hail, apprentice.
Grazina, trained in the art of protection prayers, is a different kind of healing. We protected these skills that help to prevent damage rather than restore health. Brings you here. Absolutely nothing.
Goodbye, and take care.
Certain skills are only usable with a specific weapon. Equip the weapon given to you by your trainer to use your new skills.
Greetings.
I'm Keisha Blackblood. I train necromancer apprentices in the art of blood magic, that is stealing health from enemies to feed oneself. Is there something you'd like to discuss with me? Nope.
May fortune favor you.
Nope. I am alright. Bruh. Who redeemed that? Because I can't fucking tell. Nyrex. Nyrex always fighting in the stream. Tanned Hide Square. I need that for my armor and posts. I believe the ranger is hide squares and leave a hides or whatever they're freaking called. Oh, I can't be bothered to taking everything along the way. Unless... Oh no, I thought they were coming to attack me. Now there's a... secret stash or two out here. Oh, hidden stash. I need all the coins we can get without having to attack everything. Hey look, you can see the Balthazar statue lit up from here. That's neat. I never noticed that before. Or, if I did, I never remembered that. Oh yes, there's another one. Oh no, my kit! Not to be confused with a Leela kit. It's alright, there's a merchant up here. Can none of you talk?
Good day. Welcome to beautiful Ascalon.
Huh. Okay, so the kit only had one use before it disappeared. I'm like, why aren't these identified? And there's the starting sword, so... What's new and exciting? Hi, Eagle! Not much. I mean, I passed my first assessment for my studies. Other than that, not much. How's it going? This slightly changed the thank you, the voice dialogue thing. It doesn't always... It doesn't do the whole thing on some of the stuff anymore. You play Minecraft? Bruh.
Getting hexed down there. I'm sure it is a possible spawn, but that certainly hasn't happened to me very often. Duh?
Well,
Where
sometimes.
are these heretics coming from? Excuse me? Excuse me? This is not what I know.
Welcome to beautiful Ascalon.
Wait.
The gods watch over you.
Yeah, did I know you were in here, Bert? Were you lurking again? I don't know, but welcome in. I might have said hi before, I have no idea. Did you play hockey today, Eagle? How's that going? You said hi? Oh, I did say hi. Oh, okay. I don't know, ma'am. Oh yeah, no, you were first. You literally redeemed first. I remember now. Sorry. Had to take a couple of weeks off for recovery. Oh. Recovery? Why? What happened? Garrett doesn't arrive in 5 minutes. Says, okay, neither do I. Shut up. So, Eagle, how's the lore hunting going? Are we wearing the tinfoil hat? So, I keep telling Eagle off for doing the fake lore with the Guild Wars update. His theory is time travel, and with Pike and Square being added to pre, and the NPCs saying that there's reinforcements coming, I totally forgot of vital information from Guild Wars 2. We are digging. So, a little bit of the Guild Wars 2 lore that I completely forgot about until it just, you know, like a light bulb came on in my brain and I sent it to Eagle. There's an NPC in Janfrey Wild's expansion, the second expansion before the latest one. I don't know if I explained that correctly. Well, yes, I'm hoping that's a good sign, Eagle. Yeah. Is that why you... I was gonna ask you, why don't you use a chair? Why do you stand when you stream? Obviously, it's not the leg issue, the foot issue. Yeah, interesting stuff in the Guild Wars 2 wiki. Yeah, so this NPC, according to Guild Wars 2 lore and this NPC existing, this NPC has been alive since pre-Searing, which is where I'm at now. So, are the reinforcements? Oh look, a bot. Are the reinforcements gonna be Guild Wars 2 characters? You don't have a chair? Thank you for getting rid of him. Thanks, Zach. Get out of here, you gross piece of trash. That's not nice to talk to Nyrex like that. I still reckon, Eagle, it would be quite cool if they bring, you know, how I was saying, Devona's little guild group. Nyrex. To help be reinforcements for Pyken, but also, so those of you who don't know the lore that we've been going on about, I reckon that it's something to do with Prince Rurik and the King, because they don't see eye to eye, and so some of the Ascalon army is loyal to the prince, and some is loyal to the king. So there's some rift there, and we don't actually know why there's some rift there, apart from Rurik has love for other human nations like Kryta and stuff, and the king is stubborn and hates them. But where did the rift between the two of them originally come from? So my theory is that the army is divided, so they don't have enough reinforcements to stop the Char invasion from coming. And maybe Devona's little group, the NPCs we train with, are probably on the prince's side, maybe, and they come and help, but it's still not enough. Now, Eagle's thing is there's going to be time travel, and they're gonna, what? They're gonna just ignore the timeline and events of Guild Wars 2 and stop pre-searing altogether. So we've got ideas, because there's an NPC talking about Prince Rurik and reinforcements to Pike and Square. And, okay, you're going to make me do this again, Carrot? Yes. Yes. No, everything still matters in both games. Wait, weren't you... Okay, okay. What's your theory? Okay, what's your theory before the information that I've recently given you? Zach. My theory is that this is all a split timeline that materialized in Caravan and Little Jimmy. Fuck up. Soteria moves in cycles. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Narix and I are gonna stream Pokemon later and he's just gonna be sobbing. Thanks. You're welcome. We're thinking of time in linear, a straight line. Is that like that, that's that image that you showed in Discord, right? So linear time moves forward from Google's 1 to Google's 2 and everything else. Yes, from the image. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring up the image so people know what we're talking about. I don't know how many people in here, but not everyone is normally... Well, half of you go to Eagle's stream. Here! Guild Wars timeline. My theory is that Canva caused the planet to get cancer, so they went back in time to remove Canva from the map and save their planet. But in Guild 2, directive locks will cause something to push the cycle back in motion. Who? With the what now? So this is the timeline that he's talking about. The pre-Searing, Guild Wars 2, and then... How do you say that word? I don't know how to say that word. Cyclical time? Guild Wars Reforged? In terms of the linear time, yes, we are back. But in terms of story timeline, Reforged is the furthest point. I don't know, bro. You lost me. I'm not that smart. And you made this, right? We'll try again next stream. Oh, yes, I made it. Okay. Have you seen Avengers Endgame? Yes, I have. How they do all the portals and they all go and stop Thanos from the glove thing or whatever. I'm not a big Marvel and Avengers and DC and all that knowledgeable person. Okay, like the way Bruce Hulk explained it to him, that's what he is saying. I think I understand. But I honestly still, well, I'm hoping. It's not like a multiverse thing. I think I can't get the words across for it. No, that's alright. It's because when you have to explain things to me, you need to simplify them because I'm not the brightest carrot in the garden. What I want to see is the actual guild wars. You know, like the first guild wars. The guild that the king and Devona's father was in versus the guild that is actually based on a real human guild, a real players guild in the wiki lore. It's not like a multiverse thing. I think I can't... Oh, no, I think I read that. There are lots of cool hints about time in Guild Wars 1 and 2 not being real. Not multiverse, they did the time travel on that one. Well, yeah, so... Brief summary. The NPC that's actually been around since pre-Searing and all that... During playing Jennifer Wild's expansion, there were NPCs questioning why the the secrets of the obscure, like, I don't know what you call them, guild or whatever, didn't help stop events of Guild Wars, like the Guild Wars 2 stuff. I don't remember much of going into detail about it, but like they questioned, if you're watching the world, why didn't they go and help prevent such and such from happening? This is actually in game in Guild Wars 2. If you go into the past becomes your future, and your former present becomes a past, which can't now be changed by a new future. That's what he said. That's how I understood what Eagle was saying, but I guess not. I don't know. So, Jennifer Wild's expansion is based on, well, not just that expansion, the one before it, Secrets of the Obscure, is the group of people, I'm just calling them a fucking guild, because I don't know what to call them, are from the Wizard's Tower. The Wizard's Tower, so this is kind of spoilers for those that haven't done it. Oh, actually, I don't know if I should do spoilers. Eagle, do you mind me giving out spoilers for Guild Wars 2? Well, I kind of just did. Because I know Eagle wants to try and play Guild Wars 2 to learn the lore more. But so the people were questioned, why didn't you stop the events that were happening in Guild Wars 2? Gate is my favourite time travel story, so it's kind of based on that. I don't know anything about that. It's all the way I spent a lot of time on the wiki. Okay. So, Secrets of the Obscure, we come across the Wizard's Tower. The Wizard's Tower, which is in Keswick's Peak, which we do that quest in Guild Wars 1 Lion's Arch, to stop Galrath from finding the secrets from the tower, alright? So, everyone who knows Guild Wars knows that fucking quest is a pain in the ass. So Guild Wars 2, the tower disappears. So the tower's gone missing. We end up going into the tower, and we come across an ancient seer. He's the first seer in Guild Wars 2 since the seers in Guild Wars 1, to my knowledge. And they've been watching the events of... I don't know if they've been watching the events of Guild Wars 1, because it doesn't really mention any of that, but I assume this is what they might be adding. They've been watching the events of Guild Wars 2, and the NPCs question, why didn't you come and help? And then they go into detail why they can't help, blah blah blah. I don't really remember the exact details. And interesting enough, Galrath, the one we kill, is actually in the expansion. And so, come to the next expansion, Jennifer Wilds, we meet an NPC who's like a powerful wizard or something, who actually turns out has been around in Tyria since pre-Searing. And now with Reforged stuff happening, and they finally added Pike and Square to pre-Searing, and with the NPCs saying that reinforcements are coming, as well as a settlement nearby, we're trying to all figure out what's going on, and we have our own theories and ideas of what's going to happen. So the time travel could actually be a major thing, which I'm like to Eagle, no, don't touch my timeline, don't touch my pre. And Eagle wants Dervish and pre. But I want to know how the king and the prince hate each other so much. So I guess we have to wait and find out. Do we know when they're doing each release? Is it every month or something? I want all the Guild Wars Reforged to be pre. The Searing does not happen, there is no pre. You know what would be cool though, Eagle? Not that anyone here other than Nike's plays Pokemon, but with that, I'm hearing Reforged feels like what the Pokemon remakes are to their original counterparts. Oh. You know what would be interesting is if they... So they're giving us new content-ish with the Reforged and like the Iron mode and things like that. It'd be interesting if they do a version of Reforged where Ascalon, like you say, there is no pre. If you do Reforged Toon and Ascalon gets saved and the prophecy doesn't come to pass. And then if you just do a normal character, it's still, you know, all prophecy still happens. So it'd be quite interesting to see what they do. It's exciting though. I play Heart Gold treatment. I don't know. Now you're talking about Pokemon. My brain's like, I don't know. The Barradine Estate. Duke Barradine's family estate covers nearly 200 hectares of Green Hills County. The Duke's vineyard is known throughout Ascalon for the exquisite grapes it produces, which are used to make Amberfest, the most coveted wine in the kingdom. Where they remakes the original game tell the original story, but with new mechanics, and people decide that remakes happen in a split time. But Game Freak have never actually officially said one way or another. So kind of like what I just said before, where you can still play and like how Eagle said there's no pre-searing, like, because the searing doesn't happen. And you get the option to just have Ascalon stay good. Oh, Eagle, so you know exactly what I mean. I just like Pokemon in general. Started as a fan of the anime when it was on Kids WB. Funnily enough, my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Pinball. Yes, but only for Reforged. If you play normal and don't opt in, no. Yeah. Which is what I just said, which we were obviously thinking the same thing.
Greetings, youngster.
I'm Duke Barradine. I train young warriors in the art of hammer mastery. There's nothing that drives the point home like a hammer's mighty blow, don't you agree? I hate using hammers. It remains the exact same because you still have to play Guilds 1 Sorry to get to Guilds 2 to get to Reforge.
Fare thee well.
I think I understand.
They call me Little Tom, yar they do.
I'm the ex-trainer in these parts, not to brag, but I'm the best there is, the fastest too.
May the gods watch over.